Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My nails are currently as short as they could possibly be, so today I'm going to share some of my tips and tricks for painting the perfect gel manicure at home on super short nails. I'm going to be using the gelish polish All Good in the Woods, so let's get started. To begin, I'm going to use this cuticle pusher from Olive & June. This is an amazing tool, but you do have to be careful with it. Both sides have almost a razor-like edge, which is great for removing dead skin and cuticles, but you don't want to be too careless with it. Gently push each cuticle back to remove any overgrown or uneven skin. This is important because when we're painting short nails, any additional nail bed that we can expose is going to make the nails longer and in turn make the painting process much easier. When I'm done pushing back my cuticles, I'm going to grab this file from Olive & June and lightly scuff up the bottom and sides of each nail. This step is so important for any gel manicure because roughing up the surface of the nails will allow your polish to properly adhere. It'll help your manicure last and it will prevent any lifting. I don't like to rough up the entire surface because you are removing layers of your nail when you do this, so I just stick to the base and the edges where the polish would be most likely to chip or lift. You can do this with an e-file or a regular file, just don't skip this step. When you're done, dry brush or wipe down the nails really well to remove the dust. Just don't wash your hands. We don't want to introduce any moisture as it could affect the application of the polish. With my cuticle nipper, I'm going to clip any hangnails or bits of skin that appear to be out of place. You don't want to get too clip happy. Your cuticles will actually be worse off in the long run, and you risk leaving the nails exposed to bacteria and infection. Now that the nails are prepped, we're going to begin painting them. Using the gelish pH bond, I'm going to dehydrate all of my nails so that they're completely dry and ready for polish. The gelish foundation is an amazing base coat. I'm applying a small amount to each nail and brushing it over and over until a smooth and thin layer remains. Painting thin coats is crucial when doing your gel manicures, especially when your nails are short. Thick polish on short nails is a bad combination. You're just going to be asking for trouble. That's why it's so important to take your time with the foundation and brush over the nails until that coat is perfectly thin. This is the foundation of your manicure, and if this layer is too thick, the rest of the manicure will end up really wonky as well. Once painted, use your opposite thumb for any quick cleanup to remove any polish that ended up on your skin or cuticles before popping your hand into the lamp to cure. After curing, we're going to apply our first coat of color. Again, this is Gelish's All Good in the Woods, and it's a very dark shade, so we want to be extra careful not to flood the nail bed. Similar to the base coat, you want to brush out the polish to create an extremely thin layer. I like to clean up as I go when I'm applying color. I just find that it makes for an easier overall process. So again, using that opposite thumb, which is, in my opinion, the very best cleanup tool, I'm just going to remove any bits of color that ended up on my skin. Every once in a while, I really appreciate short nails and a short nail manicure. I love wearing really dark colors on my short nails. For some reason, they just look extra clean. They pop. Dark colors on short nails is by far my favorite combination. So once this first coat of color is done, I'm going to pop it back into the lamp and cure before going back in for the second coat. Again, we're going to paint very thin coats on each fingernail. The second coat of color is probably the easiest coat of polish to paint throughout the entire manicure because you're really just perfecting that color. You're bringing it to life. You're revealing the true opacity, the true shade of the color. It's kind of hard to tell in my video, but this black polish does have a small bit of shimmer to it. So in the sun, it's really beautiful. You get little specks of like red and gold. It's beautiful. Again, we're just cleaning up as we go to avoid any mess at the end, just using that opposite thumb. And then we're popping the nails back into the lamp to cure before we go back in with the top coat. So this is Gelish's Top It Off. I actually love the brush on this. It makes the top coat really easy. It's a different style brush than the foundation, so it's a great way to wrap up the manicure. I'm making sure to cap the edge of each nail. This is really important in any gel manicure, but especially on short nails. This is going to help keep your nails from chipping and prolong that mani. Like I've said before, very, very thin coats. This is the last coat of the manicure, so if it ends up being a little thicker, that is okay, but you do want to stick with a thinner coat because at this point, we do have 4 layers of polish on our nails. Don't forget to clean up any of the clear coat that ended up under your nail, on the sides of your nail, in the nail bed. This is so important because this final coat is clear. It's hard to see. So if this polish adheres to the skin, it's going to ruin the manicure. It's going to encourage a lifting and it won't last as long as it should. So once it's all cleaned up, pop those nails into the lamp, cure, pull them out, and we're going to apply an alcohol solution to remove that sticky layer. So gelish products always have a little sticky layer at the end, but using a cotton round and some alcohol will easily remove it, no problem. And with that, your manicure is basically done. I'm going to grab my cuticle oil. This is my sweet almond oil, my all-time favorite cuticle oil. Apply a little bit to each fingernail and gently rub it in. And that is it. That is how I paint my short gel nails at home. It's super easy. It's basically the same as my long gel nails, but there are a few things that I pay a little more attention to and I try to be careful when doing. I think this manicure came out beautiful. Off camera, I went and painted my other hand, but I love how this polish looks on this style nail. Short round nails aren't my favorite, but I think we really made the best of them here. This manicure is clean, it's classy, it's simple. I love that I'm able to squeeze in some more dark colors before spring arrives. So everything that I used today will be linked below in the description box, all the polishes. I do have a coupon code with beyondpolish.com. They are one of my favorite sites to order my gelish products from. I just find them really reputable, really reliable. Everything I've gotten from them has been absolutely fabulous. So you can use the code BELLA at checkout for a nice little discount. Again, that will be linked below. But that is it for today's video. I'm hoping that this manicure lasts me a good 2 to 3 weeks because we are trying to grow these little nails out. We'll see how it goes. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!